This is a song that seemed appropriate. It's from the old Joys Like the Rain collection of Christian folk songs that won a Grammy back in the 1960s. And it's a song called The Wedding Banquet, based on the famous parable that Christ taught. A certain man held a feast on a fine estate in town. He laid the festive table, he wore a wedding gown. He sent invitations to his neighbors far and wide. But when the meal was ready, each of them replied, "I cannot come. I cannot come to the banquet, don't trouble me now. I have married a wife, I have bought me a cow. I have fields and commitments that cost a pretty sum. Pray hold me excused, I cannot come." The master rose up in anger, called his servants by name, said, "Go into the town, fetch the blind and the lame, fetch the pleasant and the pauper, for this I am willed. My table must be crowded, my banquet must be filled. I cannot come. I cannot come to the banquet, don't trouble me now. I have married a wife, I have bought me a cow. I have fields and commitments that cost a pretty sum. Pray hold me excused, I cannot come." When all the poor had assembled, there still was room to spare. So the master commanded, "Go search everywhere. Search the highways and the byways and force them to come in. My table must be filled before my banquet can begin. I cannot come. I cannot come to the banquet, don't trouble me now. I have married a wife, I have bought me a cow. I have fields and commitments that cost a pretty sum. Pray hold me excused, I cannot come." Now God has written a lesson for the rest of mankind. If you're poor in responding, He may leave you behind. He's preparing a banquet for that great and glorious day. When the Lord and Master calls you, be certain not to say, "I cannot come. I cannot come to the banquet, don't trouble me now. I have married a wife, I have bought me a cow. I have fields and commitments that cost a pretty sum. Pray hold me excused, I cannot come. I cannot come. I cannot come to the banquet, don't trouble me now. I have married a wife, I have bought me a cow. I have fields and commitments that cost a pretty sum. Pray hold me excused, I cannot come. Pray hold me excused, I cannot come."